Well, we had a cold couple of days here, and it's a balmy 40 degrees out here right now. And I mean, that's balmy compared to what we were at yesterday. I didn't record a video because it was 28 degrees out here and kind of like windy and a little bit damp too. I mean, it really worked into you. It was pretty rough. Anyways, point is, I got some coffee now. It's 40 degrees, which is tolerable. Let's discuss something. Mm. Um, so there's two main topics that I wanted to cover this weekend, and since we're compressed into one day, I'm just going to cover them real quick. Like I said, it's 40, but I can see if I can cover this fairly quickly to go on. So my wife has uh, a disease called PLS. It's similar to uh, ALS, just slightly different. This brings into factors to think about. One, robotics. Am I excited about robotics? Hell yeah, I am, because I really want my wife to have a good quality of life, and one of the best ways to do that probably is to get her something that can do some of the menial tasks that make her life environment just better, and might be able to create a safety net in case I'm not around or she has some other troubles. So that's, my dog Pepper is expressing her desire to get a squirrel, it looks like. Okay. Um, so robotics seems to be some people were saying this is the year of robotics, but I'm like, you know, I don't know if you can put a year on stuff anymore. Every year in the last few years has been so monumental in so many ways. Um, so robotics, yes, will be really developing this year, but you could say it was developing last year. It's very intriguing. Yes, Blue, I know, but I'm talking right now. I'll be done later. You guys go play. All right. So, um, I said I had two things. One was robotics and how much I wanted. The other thing is uh, it's kind of AI, but it's specifically targeted at models that are for medical purposes. And there's some really wonderful stuff going on. There's the ARK investment fund. There's AlphaFold. There's I could lump in some of the quantum computing stuff because it's definitely something that will help in the long run. We, anyways, when my wife found out she initially had the disease, she found out there wasn't a cure yet. I always express that to her, yet. But she is like, yeah, but there's only a few people that have it. Um, it impacts about 400 people in the United States. She's like, they're not going to spend money on that. And I had the AI write her up a analysis. of the prospect of her getting having a cure uh, in the next 10 to 20 years, which she should easily live that long, barring anything else normal. Right? Um, the answer was given the fact that genetically ALS, which strikes many more people, has a very close combination to PLS, we can AI and large language models are really well suited that if discoveries been made there, they can look at the biological factors involved and why they are successful, and they should be able to move them to the PLS on top of the fact that compute is becoming more and more cheaper rad- radically. I mean, computation for AI has just crazy gotten better. It's like it, yeah, it is an exponential chart that's just unbelievable. That all being said, I think we'll have a cure 4 or 5 years for her. Don't know how it'll cost, but we'll find out. Anyway, robots, medical cures, really something that old people like me and my wife are looking forward to. Now, if you're a young person, may not be as excited, but let me tell you, a lot of people weren't too excited about the internet. My industry got wrecked by the internet because you could outsource so much stuff so easily to other countries. But you know what? I still did okay. I had to adapt. But what I adapted to worked out pretty good. And I got to do what I wanted to do. Back then, there was a lot of things about just doing what you had to or doing stuff for money. I did a little bit more of what I wanted to do for love. That being said, I need to get up here and sweep this off. Got a bunch of stones and stuff on here. I'll talk to you guys later. You have a wonderful day. Hope you're warm where you're at. Talk to you soon.